last week with the Sermon on the Mount. And if the Jewish people hearing this today had not yet understand who Christ was, they would now. Jesus starts telling them that he has come to fulfill the law. With this, he has asserted himself to be higher than the law, therefore able to explain its full meaning. A meaning which many of the Jewish people had yet to come to comprehend. We could spend a long time or many homilies on this lesson within the gospel today. But I think at the core of it, of each of these, would be that it's about the heart. A union with the heart of Jesus. God sent his only Son, whom he loved, that we might walk with him hand in hand through this world. Well, putting our faith in him doesn't just mean to believe in him. Putting our faith in him means to give our life to him, and that we walk with him through this wonderful, through our wonderful days, but also then through the dreadful and sorrowful ones. Because to walk with Jesus is not just to experience the pieces of life that we enjoy or that we're happy with. It means having the courage and the commitment that no matter what comes in our lives, we'll be driven not by rules and regulations or commandments, but basically by being with him as he carries us through life. And in carrying us through life, our faith and love with him, we will be able to change the world. Jesus suggests today that our union with him can't be complete when you and I have resentment against or jealous of other people, or by spreading rumors about them or speaking ill of them. Or how can we live in intimacy with God who loves everyone as a father loves his child, when our hearts desire to use or see some people in a negative way when they're suffering? Jesus says the most important thing, that you and I are the light of the world. The God who loves us, cares for us, forgives us, and worries about us, and will never leave us. Always be there when we reach out for him. He is the God that sent his only Son to show us how we need to learn how to better love each other. That you and I must have compassion and care for each other. That you and I must learn how to treat others with respect and forgiveness. The Lord's pretty clear this morning about what happens when we sin. He tells us it's a serious matter. It's serious enough that we should lose our eyesight or our limbs versus sinning. I know we don't think about it that way today, and in many ways things make very light of sin. God is not making light of sin this morning. He's teaching us that it's worse to lose our soul than lose part of our body. I think if we knew because of illness we were losing our eyesight or had to have an arm or leg amputated, we'd be begging the Lord and praying to the Lord to deliver us from that illness. Is this what we do when we sin? So when we talk about what God expects of us, he expects us to care for each other with our heart. He expects us to have a feeling of love for each other as he loves us. This is what Jesus came to do, to bring us a light. And he is that light, and he gives us that light that we might shine on the great and good and wonderful things of this world, and that we may become less selfish and more totally committed to him as we should.